Our fire control received a call at approximately 4:20 this morning that there had been a breach in the canal work here in Whitchurch, and that water was leaking out the canal into the local area. We dispatched the nearest fire appliances straight away. That was from Whitchurch and Prees fire stations. On scene then they were met with the canal which was draining but also affecting a number of narrowboats. We also spent specialist resources from Shrewsbury, which is our specialist boat team, as well as Telford, where we have our specialist command team. We had at one point over 50 firefighters here on scene today. We're used to flooding and we're experienced and knowledgeable in that, but not necessarily from a canal network rather than from the River Severn, etc. So it's quite a dynamic incident, fast moving, and also wanting to make sure that public safety was at the forefront, not only here on scene, but also downstream from where that water was going through. We wanted to make sure that residents which were downstream of that location were safe. So it's my understanding that they recognised that the water level was dropping and started to do their own evacuation and raise the emergency services. When we came on scene, we then supported the evacuation of those narrowboats and supported 15 residents who were evacuated. We moved them from here to our local rest centre, which is in Whitchurch town at the fire station there, where they're being supported by our colleagues from the local authority to make sure that they're safe and well, but also that they've got accommodation whilst this disruption unfolds. I imagine it's a very scary incident. What I would say is I've been to the rest centre. They're very calm, they're very collected. They want the best, they want to support the local authority to return back to normality as quickly as they can. Yes, very fortunate that no one was hurt. Not only have we got the residents in the narrowboats, but also, as I mentioned before, where the water runoff is going, is that going to affect the public and the environment? As you can see on the towpath, there is pathways either side which is used regularly by the community of Whitchurch, and so it's very, very fortunate there was no one at that particular moment walking a dog or walking along the footpath. So we're working with our local authority partners now and the Canal and River Trust to bring back normality to the residents here. What we're doing at the moment is we put in a temporary barrier, as you can see behind us at the moment. What that's doing is to preserve the rest of the canal network, as you can see behind you. What the Canal and River Trust are currently doing is to try and reduce the amount of canal which has been directly affected. So where some of those canal boats which have been beached because of the loss of water can then be refloated, etc. So these will be going on now for a period. Assessments are going on for the exact timeline, what that will be. I'm no expert in regarding to geology or canal network. What I can say is that there has been a significant disruption to the network annually.
Just finally, when will the residents, do you think, be able to return to their homes?
We're working with our local authority partners and